So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Safe kick taken at the 5. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Sanders. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Sanders. He gets free. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he will dive into the end zone. 78 yards. It is a touchdown. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown. They strike first.
Buccaneers, nothing.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
7-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A gain there of 21. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
Let's go now. Set.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he'll take it on in. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. It allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it's Robinson. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. One of the tight ends motions right. That's hard. Downfield by Hunter. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
26 yards.
That one good for 26 yards.
First down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So a big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
It's a gain of 25.
That's another quick first down, and that's a 25-yard gain.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
He'll keep it on the ground with Sanders. And he'll get about 5.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A run up the middle, it's Sanders. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They'll try it now with Sanders. And he is not going to get there. Short of the marker. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. Let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll stick with him again. Has an opening. Past the 40. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A gain there of 20. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
Set, punt, set.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, Kayshon Boutte. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Up here, up the middle, and he'll be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. On to the 2nd, Buccaneers in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Set. Cut, cut.
They'll stay on the ground. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Now he takes off, taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Finding space at the 15. And he's in! Touchdown Buccaneers.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Aubrey good with the extra point. And the Bucs will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
On the ground, here's Sanders to start the drive. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Myles Garrett able to bring him down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 9. Let's go! On the ground, it's Sanders. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Rio 1st down.
Here's a handoff to Sanders. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. Now this time they'll look to throw. Taking off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. It's his 2nd touchdown of the game. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Good return as he takes makes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll run the toss here to send. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Oh, big hole left side. And he will go all the way. Touchdown Sentinel. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Sentinels draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Sentinels 14.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
15 yards.
His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
1st and 10.
You've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll return with more of the NFC Championship game after this.
Set, ready, hut, hut.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Short throw taken by Pitts.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Ready?
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
A.J. Brown.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Set, hut.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
First down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Sanders. Inside the 40. And he is gone. 71 yards. It's a touchdown. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Sentinels are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Okay, right. Ready, ready. 50, green. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw. Out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and
Here we go.
quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now the Bucs will take their first time out. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
Come on, set. Hut.
They'll look to throw yet again. Out right, catch made. That's Ibuka. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Here we ready.
Up the middle they go. Yeah. He's to the 10. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
That's another.
What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal.
Ready, set.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal.
There, ready.
Here's a run. Oh, a loose football. And they will get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity.
Second and goal.
Nearly a disaster there, especially in this area of the field, Mike. You know these guys are reaching for the ball.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. That is caught by the tight end. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
You know, we spent so much time talking talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Room to run past midfield. He's going to get this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 36-yard line. Now a signal, timeout called, 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
36-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Sanders. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Second and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Now this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Let's go now. Hut.
The third quarter begins with a run. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in the line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Let's set.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
24-yard line.
Set. Ready.
Now, faking the give. In trouble, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
What can they do here? This is third and forever. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This a 42-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Bucs will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
On the return, it's Robinson. Crazy. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll start this on the ground with Sanders. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Once again, it's Sanders. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. First and 10. 14
yards on the play. That's good for a Rio.
He'll keep it on the ground with Sanders. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
That's to the right side, and incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. A run up the middle, it's Sanders.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
And the Rio first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Running is Sanders. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Here, up the middle, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 13, and that will be a first down.
Yeah, we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rio. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Sentinels 28.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
That's ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. Good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
To Kyle Pitts.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
1 quarter remains in the NFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. He works free. Right side. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Touchdown, Tampa. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Bucs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Sanders to start the drive. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A run. It's Sanders. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain there of 16 yards. That's enough for a 1st down.
That's good.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down.
This one is really close, Mike. He makes the catch, but I don't think he's able to establish that possession with both feet in bounds. Could have been a really nice pickup, but instead, it's going to result in an incompletion.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that will be a 1st down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Here's a handoff to Sanders. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 35, here's second down and 7. Here's Sanders. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. On the ground, it's Sanders. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Touchdown Sentinel. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Next to score, Buccaneers 45, Sentinels 35.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the set. Ready.
Drive will start on the ground. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
At the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7.
Ready. Cut, cut.
They'll drop to throw. That is brought in by Ibuka. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Ready, ready.
They'll give up the middle. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll stick with him again. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set. Set.
He'll look to throw. flushed to his right. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. That's going to be caught. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Ready up.
The offense not coming off the field. And here's fourth down. Got a man. It's Ibuka. Complete. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
That's another.
A little surprising here, Mike. They continue to throw the ball with this type of lead here in the fourth quarter, but with the day they've had, I don't know if I can really blame him.
He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. So, fire the cannons. It's a win for the Bucs. As their fans will celebrate, they claim the George Halas Trophy, champions of the NFC. Next stop, the Super Bowl. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Buccaneers get the win as we say so long from Tampa.